Hey everybody, Steve here, and here's a look at all the stories we're following from the AFR News Desk for November 3rd, 2015. Our lead story tonight comes from our good friend Al Wilson over at Hands On Games. Al has been developing some new updates for Hockey Blast from Play.com, and he's almost ready to release them to the public, but we've got a sneak peek at them here at AFR. He's designed a matrix style board so that you can lay out all of the player cards at once instead of having them in stacks. He's added some nice graphical flares to the board, like having a close-up of the net, and that's where you can place the goalie card, and you can even see the Gatorade bottle up on top of the net there. Really nice touch on that. And the board looks absolutely fantastic. It's going to be available in two different versions, either a single sheet in an 11 by 17 form or as two sheets that you can print out on two 8 by 11 sheets of paper. Either way, it looks really fantastic. If you're not a fan of shuffling the cards in the stacks and you like playing with this grid or matrix style, this is definitely something that you'll want to be downloading when that's available. Also, Al has been working on a new score sheet for Hockey Blast, and we have a sneak peek of that available as well. As you can see, this new score sheet has a nice streamlined look to it, and it'll have spaces available for you to put in the goalie's name so you can keep track of how many saves that they made, how many goals they allowed. It also has some spots where you can keep track of every time you use a line skip or the double shift, and then also a nice spot on the right side of each of the minute boxes where you can keep track if it was a power play opportunity for the visitor or the home team. So definitely looking forward to using these new score sheets, and these should all be available to download very soon. Stay tuned for updates here, and then also over on Al Wilson's Hands On Games channel, where he should be putting out a video later tonight or sometime tomorrow with a full update on everything that will be available. And in other news, over at Dice Hate Me Games, just today they relaunched their Kickstarter campaign for Monster Truck Mayhem. This game is for 2 to 4 players, and it has an average playing time of about 10 minutes. This is a real-time game, meaning that everyone playing will be playing at the same time, so there's no waiting for other players to take their turn, although they have mentioned that there will be a mode available to play that's more turn-based for everybody that wants to slow down the pace of the game. It looks like a pretty fun game, and there's actually a free print and play version available on the Kickstarter page. I'll post a link to that below, so if you want to try it out, you can download it yourself and play it for free. As of recording this, they are already at just about $5,000, so a very good start to the campaign, and we'll be keeping you up to date with any progress on that Kickstarter. And now let's take a look at new releases. Over at FTP Sports, they've put out a new season set for their rinkside hockey game, the 1979-1980 season. To celebrate the release of this new set, they are also having a 25% off sale on all of their rinkside hockey products. Just use the promo code HOWTOGretzky to get 25% off your final purchase. Of course, this promo code is in reference to that 79-80 season where Gordie Howe played his final year of professional hockey, and it was Wayne Gretzky's first year. And then finally, over at ASG Games web store, they have available the 2014-15 college set for their CB2K basketball game. And finally, some channel updates. So this past week I put out my Under the Hood video on Hockey Blast, and I did get a couple of comments on just a couple small things that I had missed, so I just wanted to mention those now. First off, the way that penalties are used in the latest version of the rules. When a player is called for a penalty, when you roll on the penalty finder chart to see which player it is, you'll check his opponent on the other team to see if they have a higher penalty rating. And if they do, then that player gets called for the penalty. And then also something that wasn't really a mistake per se, but a strategy that I should have employed. The final minute of that game, I definitely should have had Philadelphia pull their goalie and then play on the empty net chart for the game, but kind of got caught up in the moment and forgot to do that. Otherwise, though, there's been a really good response to that video. Thank you to everybody who has watched and left comments. It was a lot of fun to do, and I have to say, with these new components that Al Wilson is working on, I might be tempted to put out another full playthrough of Hockey Blast, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I'm still working on the review of Classic College and Pro Basketball. Probably about a week away from shooting that. I might try to get that out this weekend. And also, I just had another segment on the Dice Towers board game breakfast. I'll post a link to that below. You can check that out. Other than that, the two new video series, the Game of the Week and the Question of the Week, they're still taking hold, and every week they get a few more views, a few more comments, so thank you to everybody who has checked those out. And then finally, I have a update on the Quest for 1,000 subscribers contest that is currently ongoing. As I mentioned last week on the show, I'm trying to break into the 1,000 subscriber mark before the end of the year, and I'm asking for your help in getting there. So right now, everybody who is currently a subscriber will automatically get an entry into this contest, and the prize is going to be, I'm giving away my copy of Second Season Football as it was produced by Replay Games. And I'm happy to announce that in order to sweeten the prize package, Keith Avalone over at Play.com has graciously offered to include a season of the winner's choice after a winner is selected. So thank you to Keith for offering to do that. And as this contest rolls along, perhaps there'll be a couple of other things that will be added to the prize package. So just a reminder to everybody, if you get somebody to subscribe to the channel, make sure that they leave a message on one of my videos. Let me know that they're a new subscriber and that you referred them to the channel, and then you'll get a bonus entry into that final prize drawing that'll take place on New Year's Eve. Thanks to everybody who's helping spread the word, and here's to our quest for 1,000. All right, everybody, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. My name's Steve, and I'll see you next time after further review.